Hello everyone, I know it's been a while since I continued this series on Indiana's electric service structure. Over the last several weeks, I've shifted my attention to the emerging data center issues and what they could mean for our communities. But now it's time to come back and finish the conversation about our electric bills. When we left off, I said there were three major areas we needed to explore if we wanted meaningful, long-term reform: how financial risk is shared, how utilities earn their profits, and whether consumers should have more choices. Today I'm going to combine the first two because they are closely connected: how financial risk is shared and how utilities make their money, and there's important reason to talk about them together. Indiana actually took a first step towards addressing both of these issues this year with House Enrolled Act 10002. So today I want to explain what changed, why it matters, and most importantly, where I believe Indiana can go from here. For decades, Indiana's regulated utility system has followed a basic model. Utilities invest in power plants, transmission lines, substations, and other infrastructure. Once approved, they can recover those costs from customers and earn a regulated return on those investments. That's part of what you're paying for through the delivery charges on your electric bill. There's a reason why the system was designed this way. Utilities need access to enormous amounts of money to build and maintain a reliable electric grid. But we also need to ask, are customers taking on too much of the risk? If a project costs more than planned or doesn't work as promised, should customers have to pay for it? And if utilities make money by building more, what encourages them to find cheaper options? Indiana took an important first step with House Enrolled Act 10002 and started moving Indiana toward a system where utilities' financial incentives can be tied more closely to performance. But it was only a start. It doesn't have to be the finish. Indiana can go further. We can look at stronger ways to share the financial risk between customers and the utilities. We can consider stronger protections when projects go significantly over budget, are abandoned, or fail to deliver. We can look at whether utilities should have more opportunities to earn money by saving customers money, improving efficiency, and finding lower cost solutions, not simply by putting more infrastructure into the ground. And we can ask a fundamental question: if shareholders receive the financial reward when investments succeed, should they also carry more of the financial risk when those investments fail? None of this means that utilities shouldn't be profitable. We need financially healthy utilities capable of maintaining a reliable electric system and making the investments Indiana needs. The question is about balance. How do we create a system where utilities can earn a fair return while customers aren't expected to carry nearly all of the downside? But there's still another question we haven't answered. What if customers had more choice within that system? Next, we'll talk about consumer choice, what it could look like, what other states have experienced, and whether competition could give Indiana customers another tool to push for affordability. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments, and as always, I'm honored to serve. Thank you.